Hello folks. So in this video we're going to be looking at how we can add status pages. So in the existing Uptime Kuma that we have status pages where we have groups. So this is an example. So it says all systems are operational. It has Mongo to say MongoDB, Redis, RabbitMQ, Elasticsearch, events, and developer tools and whatnot. So you can just click edit status page and you can actually see that there are groups. This is not the same group as the groups over here, like this. So I think you can just add any group, blah 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 something, and you can add monitors anywhere. So for example, you can add a monitor here, you can add a thing here, right? So, show clickable link. If checked, everyone who have access to this again have access to the monitor URL. Open badge generator. So there is some badge generator stuff, right? So these are actually monitors, and this is actually the group. I mean, of type group. I don't think we have anything that is of type group over here in the bottom. So, and you can just move this around if you want. You can also put this in here, right? The thing is, I'm going to discard this for now, and there's some Google Analytics ID and all, anyways, for Google stuff. I'm going to leave this. And basically now if you see, there are no monitors added under Redis or RabbitMQ, though there are Redis RabbitMQ under this thing. So for example, if you have INCRM, which is short for India CRM, so in under that you have developer tools, you have Elasticsearch, right? So under events you have this, right? So in INCRM you would want to have events and then developer tools and then stuff inside that. And under Mongo you'll have like Mongo stuff, and then under others there's nothing called others over here, I think. Oh, there is. So you could have others and stuff over there. So for Mongo and others it's there. What about Redis? Redis, okay. I think it's looked for exact Redis or whatever, but it should have found out INCRM Redis, INCRM Mongo. It found out. Redis hyphen something maybe, I don't know. For RabbitMQ, this is RMQ. Yeah, RMQ. Anyways, I'm just gonna do this, right. I'm gonna actually create status pages automatically. Currently we have status pages for many things. For example, let me show you an example. So status pages, 1 minute. So this is the status page. So we have multiple status pages: INCRM, SGCRM, EU CRM, Tata CRM, US CRM, nightly staging, Asia, USHC, and infra STS. For staging, is there anything? Let me check. There's nothing. There's something called downscaler and whatnot. Let me check if this is a thing. Stage hyphen Mongo. Okay, there are some things actually in this. I'll check it out. Stage hyphen Mongo. It says something. Stage hyphen. Okay, so stage is there. Under that, events Mongo and all. So, yep, we have that. Developer tools, others, and whatnot, right? So what else? Tata CRM. So everything should be there. Like I think I'm gonna have a list now to be able to say which status pages we want now. So I'm just gonna say something like I need INCRM, Tata CRM, and then SGCRM, EU CRM. I'll just keep. I think SGCRM I'll leave it. So EU CRM. IN, EU, Tata, US CRM, and then nightly staging, Asia, nightly staging, Asia, nightly is there, stage, because nightly it's nightly hyphen, stage hyphen, Asia. I think USHC and infra STS is nothing is there over here. Same over here. So Asia CRM, yes, it's there, right? So nightly staging Asia, US, is it there? Tata, EU, SG, Asia is there, EUS is there, Tata is there, EU CRM is there. SG CRM has been apparently migrated, so we're just gonna leave this for now, right? Okay, so in my case, I think I have 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 of them, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So out of those, USHC and Infra STS and SGCRM are not there. No USHC, Infra STS, and SGCRM. Okay. So we have 7 plus these 3. This is not used. Totally done. Cool. So maintenance. I think we had it over here. These are maintenance stuff. I think I'm gonna leave this for now. I don't know how you schedule a maintenance. You give a title, you give description, affected monitors, status page. Do you say all? Show this maintenance. I say on all selected, and then date and time. Cool. This is straightforward, I think. So this can be done. So what I'm gonna do now is first get all the status pages for now, and simply just have the list, and also have the list of all notifications and monitors. I think the list of monitors has become wrong now, so there are only about 487 of them, but actually there seems to be a discrepancy there. I think there are some 500 and something, so just gonna go ahead and run some stuff. Okay, so we'll just say export qconfig, and this is going to be this, and put forward this. Okay. So with this, I'm just going to go ahead and, or I could stop port forwarding and instead actually get into something. Let's say so interesting. Exec flash. Okay, so I'm just gonna go inside this, and basically I'm gonna do uptime Kuma upgrade, right? So uptime Kuma upgrade. Node is not there, so I'm just gonna install Node once. So this. I can install the latest weather is install the latest. Okay, npm version, and this to stay in the call, and npm install npm. I'm just gonna go ahead and say something like and then uptime Kuma JavaScript. Okay. So here I'm just gonna do something like copy and then say something like let's remove the v2 here. So here I'll just make a directory v1. So I want v1 stuff, right? So I'm just gonna say v1 export all monitors, right? This is gonna be in v1, right? Um, Actually, this is not the pod. Pod is this. Okay. Upgrade uptime Kuma. Uptime Kuma upgrade. Okay. So I'll just push this down. Uptime Kuma upgrade. Okay. Cool. So we have export all monitors. We have export all maintenance. And then we have export all notifications. And then status pages. So we'll have all of this. And let's just ensure that everything is good over here. Monitors is monitors list, notification list, status pages, maintenance list. Okay. I was also checking. Oops. I was also checking when and all this monitor list is called. Before also we checked, right? If you actually say get monitor list, you will get just okay true or okay false if there's any error. That's all. You won't get the actual list of monitors. You'll only get the list of monitors through the monitor list event. So I think the same is true for even the what do you say notification list and whatnot. So I think when you do a login, after login, right, and go here and see after login. So here they say send monitor list, send maintenance list. It's basically by user ID. So for that user ID they have a maintenance list, so you get it, and then you just send it from maintenance list thing, right? Notification list is basically just notification, find it, and then finally notification list, right? So proxy list, Docker host APIs. Okay. Maintenance, I think status pages is here. Yeah. So here you'll just say emit and cool. So I think notification list, for example, does not use. Oh, it does use IO. I wonder why here IO is available already, and in this case they had to send it. I think this is a different. Okay, this is all within the same thing. So IO is reused everywhere. I think this is outside this status page is a separate thing. So that's why IO has been sent here. But instead over here, if you see notification list, click on IO, you will actually notice that IO is just here. Cool. Okay, so this is server.io. Okay, cool. And by the way, in Python, just a minute. This is gonna be, I think, Uptime Kuma API. So here, I think they had used, for example, in this, if you call, let's say an event, for example, say monitor list, right? Get monitor list, get monitor list. No. So I think monitor list is over here, right? So there is a replace with get monitor list. So I think they have this. I mean, get monitor list also requires it, the same thing, but basically get monitors is used when the login happens. So if you notice over here, delete monitor tag, and then in test monitor it's used, test case and all. So I would say, let's say here, get monitors, if you just call it, it will actually say get event data, and then get the particular monitor list event, right? So get event data. So here you actually check out that um, there are these events. So if you want, let's say these are the monitor events. Actually this is not, oh, monitor related events, these are for a monitor. There is a ping uptime one. So if you get the event, and if the event is actually monitor list, then if the data is empty, then you just return empty, or else you actually say deep copy this event copy. So this event data, you get it when you actually uh, say, when you say something like this on. There are a lot of ons here, basically 18 of them. When you connect, disconnect, monitor list comes in, event monitor list, you just say, basically say this is the data, that's all, right? And finally, when you say get monitors, you can actually see that once you call this and get this data, you say int pool and whatnot, convert monitor return int to bool, and then pass monitor type. Okay, so I'm just going to look at add monitor, for example. This one, get monitor, it already gets the thing. So in add monitor, you need to wait for the monitor to get added. How do they do that? So they build the monitor data, convert the monitor input, check the arguments of the monitor, and then say wait for event and then monitor list, right? Once the monitor list comes in, then they call this add, and when you see the call, it calls the event, right? And then it has a timeout, right? It calls the event with the data, so add, and then with the data. So it gets the R. So this, I believe, is actually a synchronous call where you get the R back, not role-based access control R back. You get the R or the result back from the call, and if that has OK, which is true, then all great, or else it's false. So in our case, how can we do that? I mean, we can add promises. For example, in add all monitors, if I say socket.emit and then say there are two emits, right? Add. Basically, I can actually do something like not have it in this, inside this, and instead maybe have a asynchronous thing. Before I do that, let me actually just go ahead and get all the monitors, right? So I'm just gonna go ahead and say okay, so I need this export, and Kuma URI, username, password. So this is infra, for example, and the URI in this case is HTTP // and Kuma :3001. So this I can use it multiple times. Like I can say something like I can use the appropriate one whichever I want. So there is localhost et, right? Or else there is localhost 3001, and it's basically admin and admin 123, right? Cool. So here I'm just gonna I also need the thing from which I'm just gonna get the list of monitors. Uptime, Kuma, monitors, add all monitors. I think I'll need this monitors to add JSON is equal to this. I think for now I'll just say all monitors v1.json, right? So for now I'll just copy this because I don't need the other one. I'll just say this, and I also need the package JSON. See, it's just better to use package.json. v1 says 4.6.1 package.json. This one is 4.8. Okay. I would rather just have 4.8 itself because in this package socket .io -client. The latest is 4.8.1, so let's just skip that. Okay, so I'll just put that in again, and we should be able to see the changes now. Yeah, I should be able to do an npm install. It should give all the stuff over here, so there should be a node modules. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and say export all monitors, and let's see how that goes. Module not found. Oh yeah, I need to actually get a utils thing. Utils. Yes sir. Okay, with that, okay. Okay, so I think the thing is here I have to comment out stuff. So export all monitors. I think I need to remove these comments because it's not getting the login required even. So yeah, cool. And this should export all the monitors once we get it. Which is a lot of monitors by the way. Yep, we've gotten all the monitors now. I'll just wait for the ping event to come up, and then next I'll just copy it from there to here. Ping comes up, and I got this. I'm just gonna say list of monitors, all monitors v1 08/09/2025 07/1932.json. Cool. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and copy this and say that v1/this goes to v1. Should I put it in v1 or so where are these available though? Outside v1 and v2. Okay. So in add all monitors I have it. So I'll just say in v2. I'll put it in v2, right? So okay, I think that should be good. Okay, so I should give the. Should I just do it like this? So should I say this? Cool, that's done. And git ignore, I think I should ignore anything that says all monitors. So this way I can ignore anything. So in v1, just gonna say no modules, node version. Okay, so I'm just gonna so I'll just say npm version, npm install. It's taking quite some time, but should be done, I think, soon. Or I can just stop this. This is taking too much time. Why? No idea. Well, I'll just stop this then. I'll stop this also. And I'll just say n. Oh. So I'll just say sudo n. And I'll just choose this. And then I'll just check my npm version, node version. Okay. I should get things done fast. If not, I need to make some changes. I don't know why it's taking so much time. Okay, so this is done. Okay. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. Okay, this one I'll just say so we have that. I'm just gonna go ahead and push it so that okay. So now do we have the list? Oh no, so this is opening as a standalone thing. Oh, in cursor. Okay. This is opening in cursor. I don't need that. I need to change the default. Anyways, I'll just go ahead and close these and say all monitors, v1 in go and no. It is inside this monitors v1 hyphen. So this is what we need, and let's see how many. There are 502 of them, right? And in this we don't need SDCRM, but it's okay. I'll just go ahead and put it in. And here, if I look at it, SDCRM. Okay, I think I can get rid of SDCRM and anything around SDCRM. Okay. So I'll figure out how to do that. For now, SDCRM. I think this is the top level thing which has no parent. Well, I'll probably just think about this. I think the idea is I'll not call get or look for this parent and save all the children, add all the mothers. I'll probably do this in some time. I'll pause for now.